Yo guys, and welcome back to another Watch Dogs and Legion stream. Been a couple weeks since we last played this. I've been kind of like more concentrating on finishing Horizon, starting Ori and playing more of AC Valhalla. But yeah, we are back today, and we are going to continue with the campaign. We're still quite early into it, so I would really like to focus on the quest line today. Obviously, you know, do a decent bit of side stuff what we come across. But yeah, the focus shall be main story, hopefully. Also, have a Max. Welcome in, dude. I hope you're having a good day so far.
A bloke who knows a bloke who saw a bunch of these fall out the back of a van, yeah? You want it or not?
Sorry to interrupt your extracurriculars, but DedSec needs you. Ready for your first op?
Just having a bit of fun, Bags.
Alright, where we are. So we are doing currently quests where we have to switch between different kind of operatives. So right now they want us to go and switch to the spy. DJ Vo. And we have the wonderful Dave Delaney. Black Joker Senji. And we have the spy. And of course Helen. Cadmus Irritari. But yeah, as part of the Permadeath challenge, we're of course only limiting us to 4 characters at the time. There's this guy who I would really like to recruit actually, Jude Hyde. He's a professional hitman. It would be really good. But we're gonna unlock that guy once I finish this quest, I think. Since it requires us to use like all kinds of operatives. The back is ripped today. Damn, what happened, Max?
Ring, you're it. Come on.
Been waiting.
Hey, heads up. You've got a date tonight. I hope you didn't throw away all those handcuffs and waterboarding tables from your old work.
On my way. Okay, I think I gotta close up my window because you have like a massive storm, and it's like the trees are constantly like hitting against my balcony and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick actually. One sec. Heavy lifting, tout, cement, etc. Ah, I gotcha. That sucks, Max. I hope you feel better soon. I like how that Alpine guy crashed into us, but then, you know, didn't like have tried to arrest us or anything. It's like he admitted to having crashed into me. Indeed, yeah, this is part of the spy car. So we have both the invisible cloak, which makes them invisible for a couple of seconds, but we can still hit into stuff. And then we also have the armed missiles, which we can shoot against like cars and enemies and stuff. So there's like a decent bit of utilities this car has. Hey Ramona, welcome in. You have to lurk, but wanted to speak. Cheers. Yeah, no worries whatsoever, Mona. Thank you so much for lurking and coming by. I hope you're having a good day so far. There's like so much ETO hidden across the game world. It's gonna take like ages collecting all of that. Let me go ahead and actually track this. Conference is over, back to the grind, thankfully. That's good, Mona. I'm glad, you know, you can get back to it. Oh, it was a good change of pace for having a few conference days.
When you think of your dream home, do you picture peace and quiet? With solar power, grey water recycling and green walls, you'll get the freshness of countryside here in the heart of the city. We know you think green, you act green. So, when the doors close, you've earned the right to put other people's problems behind you. E-Flats. We make your apartment a showroom for your conscience.
Okay. Awkward, etwa.
We need that security key to bring Jack Heath and his co-conspirators to justice.
Interesting installation here. Life's as tedious as twice to tell. Vexing the bow ear of a browseman.
I'm not trying to be funny. Maybe I'm wrong altogether, but may have might said something about my bit hiding in the sewers.
You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I just lost something important.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Sure, shall we? I've arranged something special. It was so fucking unnecessary what your sir's friends did to me at that checkpoint. I'd never been manhandled like that in all my life.
I don't want to worry you, bruv, but people lose items at checkpoints all the time. They never find their owners.
That can't happen with this. My life depends on it, literally.
All right, let me see if I can help.
I would be so grateful.
How grateful would you be?
Dude, these dialogues so.
Shit, that was unexpected.
Well, that explains why he wanted to date a spy. He needs someone to sneak into that facility and get his security key back. Think you're up to it?
Yes.
Yeah, the more I play Legion, the more I realize that I don't really enjoy a lot of the dialogue.
Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
I'd say Bagley's well written though, and he's definitely my favorite character. Since he's also kind of like the constant character of a game. But Yeah, that whole dialogue just now. I don't know. It wasn't really well done. And the thing is also it's like a bit random, right, with like the quality of a dialogue, because it depends of a voice actor that you have chosen. And then also how they have been written, because each voice actor has been written multiple ways. So it's like a bit of a RNG randomized chance of getting, like, for example, a good voice actor or not. Okay, let's go ahead and call the spy car. Actually, we can pick up a tech point here. Let me do it real quick.
Wait, what was that? Hang on. Get that spider! What the fuck?
That's right. Will result in forceful intervention.
Don't see anything here.
Cease and desist. Be restrained.
Shit, that's actually also a document.
Excuse me.
Oh shit.
Think you're tough, huh?
Okay, where's the disable here?
Give yourself up. Going in for a look.
The Ascent. From G. Trevor to RPN support, subject unpaid bill. To whom it may concern. As I was not able to determine to whom I should address this message, I ask that you please redirect this to whomever the addresses matter. On September 15 of this year, a group of RPN officers enjoyed a rather expensive meal at the Ascent, and upon presentation of the bill claimed that due to the fact they provided security for the building and restaurant, they were not required to pay. As there is not an agreement between Albion and build management nor the Ascent regarding the comping of Albion meals, I'm requesting that the monies owed to be paid to the Ascent without delay. The total amount due without gratuity was 947.02. Faithfully, Yale Trevor. I guess I never ended up paying that bill. Oh shit, there's a lot of quests here. There's a borrow activity nearby.
Isn't that much better? What the army doesn't taste like Albion Fox Fantastic.
Very nice.
Yeah, just a small distraction.
This case will go before.
They're gone! Cancel the search!
Yeah, let's go ahead and use this cargo drone to actually get on top of here.
Did anyone else see that? That's all right.
I can basically just bypass everybody with this activity by using the cargo drone. It's interesting.
I'm here. So let's do this. People will be shook when they see this.
Keep calm and resist.
Not just anyone could heroically vandalize a hospital, but you're not just anyone, are you? The people of Lambeth are sure to love this. Well done.
It wasn't even 10 years ago anymore. Oh, keep calm. But yeah, this is the future, obviously, so what do I know? Maybe it gets like a revival, you know? Shit, don't fall down. Imagine just like falling down here and then losing the spy forever. It wouldn't be very optimal.
For your safety, Albion drones are fitted with anti-riot equipment. Do not hesitate to report.
St. Thomas Hospital 2. Injury 36. Next intern today. It's bloody ridiculous. The whole fucking reason Albion took over security was to stop the opioids leaking out and killing people, or landing on the black market or whatever. But we've been told to basically not give a shit about stuff dosing. They don't even pay for it, just write it up on some punter's chart and get charged for the NHS. Bob's your uncle. With all the budget cuts, everyone here is pretty strung out, overworked, hopeless. Why not take the edge off, right? Right. Until the foam starts running down your chin, when you're just another slab the system is churning out. Welcome to the health system. Anyways, fuck them. I'm just here to guard and make sure everyone stays in line. Let them kill themselves, I suppose. Everybody makes their own choices in this life. Keep that shit away from me. That's quite depressing.
Surrender yourself. Failure to comply.
Okay, so how do I get inside? Might be something I just missed, maybe? Inside here. What? Okay, that apparently hit my spider bot for some reason. Must be bigger range than visual. Okay, so what am I missing here? I'm gonna position myself directly over the attack point. There's no way we can just destroy this, right? I don't think so. Otherwise there wouldn't be like a spider bot in action down here. Because also, like, if we look for an alternative path, like the lighting is really bad in these tunnels. As you can see, like, sometimes the flashlight just goes completely off as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna come back to this. Can't really find the entrance. I'm sure there's gonna be a mission actually where we get back to the hospital, so...
Quite. Just last night I saw some cab with a megaphone whipping
Hendrix's decryption key will be on a USB drive somewhere on site. Remember, it's the only way we'll be able to decrypt the proof of Heath's misdeeds.
My bloody ears!
No, I'm not having it.
Sometimes it's a sandal. I can't say no. I mean, they're dogs.
Why successful she was is a matter of everything he's got.
MI6 building number 1. From E. Godson to H.M. Stowell. Subject: detention overflow. Director: Stowell. This is in reference to circumstances arising from the use of interim interrogation rooms 18 through 27. As you're well aware, with the rapid expansion of our operations, several of the departments within the facility have been suffering from overcrowding. The facility was simply not built to accommodate the volume of processing it currently is required to do. As a result, rooms previously used as bed chambers have been converted to interrogation suites. As they were originally designed for sleep alone, bed chambers were not soundproofed in the standard manner meant for interrogation rooms. As a result, interrogations taking place in rooms 18 through 27 can be clearly heard beyond the confines of the wards. More charmingly, sound from interrogations is traveling through the ventilation ducts are present in bespoke interrogation rooms to other rooms throughout the facility. I leave it to your judgment as to what long-term solution can be put in place. Faithfully, Edward Godson, Population Services.
Now I know where the party is.
Did you hear that noise?
There's the decryption key there.
USB drive confiscated from Gareth Hendricks, which can be used to decrypt data on his boss's smuggling operation. The evidence it unlocks will be of great interest to DedSec Cairo.
I got it!
Good work. I'll decrypt and upload the files to Cairo while you get out of there.
MI6 Building 2. I don't know if anyone will ever read this, but if you are, I am a prisoner. Cirrus has been holding me for, I don't know what day it is. I was taken from my flat on September 7th. They've been running me through the whole routine. Blasting music, bright lights, standing and kneeling in the bloody works. I don't know if it's day or night. They seem to think I'm with DedSec just because I've got a hacked optic. I sort of wished I were DedSec. At least then I would have some skills to get the fuck out of here. I don't know what to write. My wife is Abby Smithson at 101 Clark's Road. I guess if this makes it to her before I do, fuck me, just tell her I love her and I'm sorry for being such a selfish wanker. It's kinda sad. I wonder if I could actually rescue that guy. Jesus, they're like brainwashing people, or trying to brainwash them.
Help me! Oh, brilliant. Wait, was that a gunshot?
Get out of here.
Searching.
Incoming call from DedSec Cairo.
Drone? Initiate search.
I don't know what to say, guys. I'm looking through Hendrix's file now. It's amazing. Wire transfers, secret bank accounts, client lists. Everything we need to nail them. Who said online dating doesn't work? I must say, it was a good little operation they had. Our corrupt little minister had the merch, and Heath had the contacts. That bastard may have friends in high places, but no one looks kindly on traitors. He is going down. The people of Egypt owe you guys a great debt of historic dimensions.
Yeah, I'm with you, fam. We did good.
I'm with you, fam. Yeah. That's interesting. So you work together with Carol, DedSec group. It would actually be an interesting future Watch Dogs setting. I would actually love to go to Egypt, like modern day Egypt, in a Watch Dogs game. Cairo could be an interesting city to be focused on.
An international conspiracy to fund Egyptian terrorists by selling treasured antiquities has been uncovered by the resistance group known as DedSec. The plot implicates one of London's richest men, Jack Heath, the CEO of Evangeline's auction house, and the Egyptian cultural minister. Both men are currently in custody, awaiting trial in their respective countries.
Alright, so that finishes that side quest. Okay, so I think I wanna... So I have the assassin quest lines. I think I wanna do a main quest. Lost in the process. Angel Lopez, a former DedSec operative, has gone missing at the European Processing Center. DedSec learned from Inspector Caitlin Lau's files that Clan Kelly and Albion are involved in a plot to abduct people from the EPC. They're also both implicated in the zero-day terror attacks. Finding Angel could reveal the connection between Clan Kelly, Albion, and Zero Day.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Let's find them then, yeah? Angel's in deep if Albion finds out he's DedSec.
Alright, so we can take this cargo drone to get over here. Because the driver go inside with my operative and the spider bot.
Persons on the premises must at all times carry valid identification and be prepared to present it to Albion personnel upon demand.
Eva, you don't mind me, do you?
Failure to comply with instructions from Albion personnel is a crime.
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
Keep this on the down low, yeah? Last thing I need is me being ID'd here.
No worries, I'll spoof. Or come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
Sure. Okay, so I actually want to get this artifact or whatever it is. Only question is, how do we get inside there? Maybe there's like a path for here somehow? On this side either. No idea.
I saw you poking around, and I think I know who you're looking for. Poor bastard collapsed right there.
You saw it go down. What happened? Was he alive?
He was shaking like convulsions, foaming at the mouth, but I think he was alive. The people from the clinic put an oxygen mask on him, and then them took him away. They should have taken me too if them saw me watching. Please, go. We shouldn't be talking about this.
I mean, you talk to me. We can start the conversation. But yeah, fair enough. Thank you for the info. Okay, let's wait for our spider bot to come back. Hey there, Zakat. Welcome in, mate. You had to leave to do shopping. That's definitely fair, dude. I hope the shopping went well. Did you buy some food? I've also done it earlier. I got everything for shop Sui for tonight. EPC2. Report date September 16th. Date and time of incident September 17th at approximately 10 PM. Incident location, please provide specific details. Refuse collection depot at rear of the EPC grounds. The body was discovered inside a dumpster. Nature of incident, deceased person. Incident details. A woman of approximately 50 years of age was discovered deceased and in a state of partial undress. She had sustained multiple stab wounds. What motivated the incident? Unknown. Was a report of the incident issued to police? Unknown. Has anyone been arrested so far in relation to the incident? No. Further comments? The weapon was found at the scene. The victim had significant portions of her body cut away and was not found within the confines of the scene. Large portions of her thighs, calves, arms had been lacerated and removed from the scene. I certify that the above information is true and correct. Callum Sands, Assistant Sub-Inspector, Lambeth Division. I'm going to try salted caramel and popcorn flavored Kit Kat chunky. That sounds absolutely amazing, dude. Salted caramel and popcorn flavored Kit Kat chunky. Yeah, that sounds delicious. Can you send some for me as well?
You're not stupid. Don't you find it ridiculous? They set up two overly ecstatic characters in here. Of course, one of them will die in the inevitable accident. And I see it coming every time.
Damn. There's an LTS stun gun, a wrench, and is a scavenger.
From television programs to novels.
That's actually quite decent.
A formula. Even when they're attempting to subvert it.
Guy must be like pretty old if he has slow mobility. Oh, that's very nice of you, Sekhet.
All citizens are required to give Albion personnel their complete cooperation.
Okay, hold up. There's actually one of these symbols. Let's go down on this side. Can I pick this up? EPC 3. Yes, sir. I came to England to begin again and to bring my family to a new land where there are more opportunities for a good life than my homeland. It is the greatest disappointment of my life that this has not been the case, but I harbor no enemies. Enemies? I was recently detained by authorities and sent to detention here. I am scheduled for deportation at an undetermined time. I'm writing to request that my deportation be hastened. You see, my family who remain in Rook Island have gone missing, and I fear they are in danger. I must return to Rook Island immediately to find my family. I therefore beseech you to do whatever is in your power to push my deportation date to the soonest possible time. My family's life depends upon it. Thank you for your understanding. Marut Aran. Ah, we could play some dart here, I see. And we can do some drinking. We could also play football, something. There. Just gotta find a way to get up there. Okay, we can check that out another time. But like we have to play football here.
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
Fucking sickening, innit? Government's fine treating people like this. And if you happen to disappear in here, no one would know.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
Fucking Mary Kelly. Pagan of pagans. Got a nose in all the shit.
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Putting the location of the EPC database on your optic.
Hey for Blue Tech, welcome in mate. Thank you for joining. I hope you're having a good day so far.
There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
What are you doing? Bit of parkour training. Fair enough. Gotta stay in shape, right? Been really chill today. That's good to hear, dude. I love a good chill day. Yeah, it's been also pretty chill for me as well. Not so much for my enemies for Watch Dogs. They've been getting their asses kicked.
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labeled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the Thames? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub.
Poor Angel. It was actually one of
Rotation
the...
limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favour of, oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Bags, let's talk in, yeah?
Ah, it's fine, Bex. You can talk. I love to listen to Bex. It's a bit like listening to Sean. It's like less biased, I guess. But yeah, Angel Lopez is actually one of the guys and associates of Aiden in the Bloodline DLC. So we've been doing like a decent bit of missions with him in that one. Also, I wonder if that EPC guy who was interviewing or threatening, I guess, Angel is actually Warren Vidick's voice actor, because he sounded quite kind of like similar. I kind of wonder. Listen, mate, you're new here, so let me give you some advice. This is not a general population. These are dangerous foreigners. The normal rules don't apply here. Always be aggressive, always maintain control. Threat of violence is a common tool. Actual violence is frowned upon officially, but encouraged unofficially. Anyone who steps out of a line gets battered. That's the end of it. It's important not to be squeamish. If these fuckers get whined, you're soft. That's the end of you. Don't worry about the uppers. They like things kept in line even more than we do. If you get into a tussle, you were attacked. That is all you need to say. At the end of the day, we're here to keep everyone in their cages or moving obediently between them. If you cannot keep them in line, you will find yourself out of a fucking job. Get me? Okay, let me go ahead and also get this checkpoint that's up here. Okay, can I actually get the tech upgrades? We can, we have 45. I kind of would like to get some more kind of like drone hacks. Like for example, disabling the turrets would be quite useful. And yeah, gonna wait for more points.
They got one of us. You look like an arsehole. A cute arsehole. Slip everything into your finder.
Members, stop in operations.
Kinda wonder if we get to the artifact from maybe above.
This area is clear. Keep moving.
Up.
How'd she get away from us?
Doesn't really seem like that's the case.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Bloody brilliant.
Carry valid identification and be prepared to present it to Albion personnel upon demand.
Really wonder how we're supposed to get that artifact, but I have no idea. There's anything on this side either, is there?
Alright.
That doesn't seem like. Ah, never mind, this is like still micro spy here. Didn't realize. Let's go around here.
I'm sorry!
Oh, yeah?
Not my eyes, RG. It won't stop! I always.
Come on, dude. Run away. What did the fashion illustrator do? To deserve that beating?
Don't like this one bit. Time to go, we think. Well done, mate.
I don't know if I can actually shoot this glass. I don't think I can.
That's pathetic. Getting the fuck out of here.
I might get to that artifact from this side. Yeah. That explains it.
Nice. But it's missing something.
1984. Hold up. Let me do it like this. In 1949, British writer George Orwell wrote his seminal book about a then futuristic mid-80s society, where every citizen was stripped of their individuality and liberty, reduced to a simple resource to be exploited by the ruling powers, a shadow totalitarian government known as a party. interesting. It's always funny with like kind of like dystopic you know, settings that are set quite close to the future, because if you actually get to those years, you know, the situation is nothing like what has been described. Of course, it's also about, you know, fiction, but often, like for example, Legion connects to like actual historical or contemporary events, you know, that are still kind of like discussed nowadays, and how they in this game shape the future, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing with dystopic settings, right? It's always kind of like more negative representation of the circumstances.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? You know people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Yes, Angel, do it.
Fuck, what was that? They injected him with something. We gotta look closer.
Bluetech, you going on a family weekend with the side of your father. Looking forward to it. That sounds awesome, Bluetech. Definitely hope you enjoy that family weekend vacation. Do you guys have anything special planned?
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be.
Oh, I didn't really think about that exactly, but thank you for making me aware of that.
Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
They put a fucking chip in his neck. For what? Surveillance, tracking?
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
Stay on him. He might have escaped.
Fucker! Get him before he triggers!
Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
Right, Sabine. She's probably partially responsible for this even happening. Take things like visiting a sea mine and doing an escape room. Nice, dude. That sounds like a good time. Yeah, that's nice.
You fuckers!
Shit, he might make it.
Come on, Angel, you can do this.
Get fucked up!
Shit.
None of a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
You, Angel.
I wasn't expecting that. Looks like the chip weren't just any tracking thing.
They triggered it to do something. Looks like the Kellys want to keep him alive, at least.
We need to find him. See what they did to him. And what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
I could get used to this resistance fighting for DedSec. I'm a natural.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Oh, thanks, Bagsy. Hey, wait, you got beef blood?
Bagley's interpersonal skills take a little bit of getting used to. Good on you, kid.
I like how he's kind of like telling me how, you know, DedSec is kind of like functioning and how they roll and stuff. Even though Eileen has been, you know, one of my first operatives, and the guy who just talked was like my last recruited one. But yeah, it's again like kind of a randomized, you know, like position of like the different operatives and all that type of stuff when they get to do certain voice lines. Doesn't always add up logically.
You're hench, mate. I think you got what it takes to save London.
Ah, so you're DedSec then? Good. I could use a hand with something.
Maybe, if we're not too busy. What's up?
My mate just got nabbed by those Albion pricks. And they're undocumented. They're bound to be shipped off any day now.
We bust people out of Albion lockups for a laugh, fam. We got this.
Thought of that. Won't work. Without papers, they just get arrested next time they fail a face scan. What we need's a passport. A forgery, obviously, but a good one. With integrated biometrics. Like Clan Kelly cells.
Alright. I'll tell my crew.
Thanks. If you help me out with this, I'll do plenty in return.
That's like a recruitment mission?
Boys are fucking hitman.
I actually didn't wanna do recruitment mission. I guess it's now added to the mission log, isn't it? Yeah, can I actually abandon this? Wait, how did my DJ get injured? What if that happened? So he's 57? What the heck? I wish I could abandon certain recruits. Yes, I can't. Chilling with a fan. Indeed. Yeah, the accents and stuff are quite funny in this game. Okay, how about we get the option to hijack riot drones? That would be quite powerful because they're really like the most powerful types of drones, I guess there are. If a betray would be really good to have, like on all of these. Actually, I think the counterterrorism drone might be the most dangerous one. So I might focus on this one next. But yeah, we gotta get these betray and hijack X because it's so useful. Really give us an edge in combat and stuff. Okay, so we've just done another main quest. I would like to do a side quest next. Kind of catch up on that. With cover story. Hack the journalist's phone at Food Town. Let's heard that the local journalist has accused Albion of ignoring the disappearance of one of his sources. He claims to have video evidence of his sources being attacked. Get to Food Town and have a peek of that video. Let's also go ahead and change to Dave Delaney, the getaway driver. With the Joker hairstyle.
Starting to get dangerously low on operatives. I would recommend bringing your team back to fighting strength or finding new operatives to replace them.
I know. So I'm actually purposefully only having 4 active DedSec members because I kind of like want to limit myself to only 4 to make it a bit more kind of like thrilling. If one gets you know, kind of like killed, it will be a more substantial loss than if we have like 10 operatives. But I also want to only have 4 since 4 is the maximum operatives being displayed in cutscenes. So I want to kind of like build up a strong connection to each individual operative. by limiting myself.
You share your thoughts online. You share your lives online. Now it's time to share your responsibility online. When you see something suspicious, then it's time to speak up. SIRS. We're looking out for Britain. Are you?
Yeah, no. I'm not. I think I can make this jump. The falling animation actually hurts watching. That's why I don't really understand, you know, like Legion is kind of like the newest Watch Dogs game. But Watch Dogs 1 is the one that looks the most realistic and has like the best attention to detail with animations and stuff. But yeah, that falling animation is really not good.
You know, when I was a boy, I used to come here with my old man. When it was a great hall for members only. What's all we called it? Should have seen it. Oh, it was grand. Books and art everywhere. Great paintings on the walls, portraits, landscapes. There was even one of my ancestors in one of them. My old man told me, Lord, it was a sight to see. Like a museum. With precious objects in glass boxes and all. Now I'm back here again. Old man's dead. Rot's Hall is a dump. And I'm a squatter.
Look at that, a safe house. A bit like ours, too.
Do you think someone from the old DedSec slipped by the Albion raid and set up shop down here?
Doubtful. They would have attempted contact by now. This is someone else. Of interest to Albion, apparently. You better search the place.
I think that's the reference to the Watch Dogs 1 character. Default. It's kind of like a DJ with a red face. Kind of similar to Deadmau5. He's also a hacker, and he's been involved in some shady business, which is why Aiden Pierce has been hunting him.
Locked. Whatever this console is hiding, it'll stay hidden until you find the password. Get me some low-level package data from those nearby computers, and I can piece it together. That's a start, but I'll need more. Search the other computers.
Okay, let's have a look over here. Reports of my death have been etc etc. RIP JPM, date 2014. Because in the Bad Blood DLC, I think he actually dies. Or at least people believe he dies, but then apparently it was either a doppelganger or kind of like somebody impersonating Default. Or maybe now people are like impersonating Default. I'm not sure if it's actually been clarified. But the whole Default myth is definitely being kept alive by his or his followers. Okay, that one we listened to. Yeah. Her mind is controllable, and so are you.
That's almost done it. Just a little bit more now. Keep looking. Got the password. Now, get back to the console and let's see what it's hiding.
Have a nice day. And cheerio, isn't that what you Brits say? Been watching your DSL script kiddies for a while, so I left a trail on Albion servers. I don't plan on sticking around long. I got you a little something anyway. Hope you like the party. No one's dancing though. Thank you, Backman, for scrambling with feet, but really? No need, lol. It took you long enough to find this. Attachment, surveillance and detention report continued. In continued surveillance of these individuals is advised, where noted, apprehension and rehabilitation suggested and should be carried out as soon as possible. The continued influence of these individuals threaten the peace of the city. J. Kelper, Department Head. Name, singer Kate Packett, James Packett and Liam Markovich. Kate Singer is an influencer and acquired for rehab. James Packett is an activist and status detention. Liam Markovich is unemployed and is acquired for rehab.
I've wiped the data and shored up their security to keep whoever's hiding out here safe from Albion. Least we can do for touching all their stuff.
Find anything interesting, Bagley?
Albion surveillance records, stolen, I assume, for a number of popular online influencers, all staunchly anti-Albion.
Well, that's concerning.
They're all set to be rehabilitated, which definitely means they're about to have jumper cables strapped to their perineum. Best get moving.
Okay, how do I get up here then? I wonder. Oh, I guess it kind of works. Hey there, Cass. Good day to you. Welcome in.
Citizen!
How are you today, citizen? Alright, I think we got everything in here. Let's get out of there. You feeling glorious this morning? Nice, dude. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. So I actually wonder if the entrance to Deadmau5's defaults entrance is somewhere down here. I know there's like a secret entrance to his kind of like lair or something. I'm not sure if it's like directly here or somewhere else at the Thames. And hey Verod, welcome in Senny. Thank you for joining. It's going pretty good so far. We've been doing a couple side quests. We just found, or we're looking for Angel Opus, one of the major side characters also in Bloodline DLC. And yeah, really investigating this whole like organ trade company or corporation.
God, the city changes fast.
So yeah, doing decent progress, and of course playing, you know, the best looking character ever. The Black Joker.
A headache.
Cass feeling glorious this morning, thank you. That's good to hear, Cass. I'm glad you're doing well. Will you be playing anything today? So did you manage to finish Tomb Raider Chronicles, Rod?
This again?
Fucked that up, didn't I? Ah, fuck.
Fuck.
Best not get involved with these wankers.
Ah, shite in the bucket.
I got off his accents. Fuck it up, didn't you? Yeah. Indeed, Cass. But you should take into consideration the 3 breaks you took during the stream, and before starting the game it took you 11 hours and a bit to get through the 13 levels. Next Thursday you're taking a stream day off, so the next Tomb Raider stream will be the 4th of November, and Angel of Darkness is up next. Oh, nice dude. Congratulations on finishing your playthrough. I'm glad you got through it. And I mean, that's actually decent progress, right? Like, less than an hour per level. That sounds quite decent. I hope you had a good time playing that game again. And yeah, that's fair, like taking a day off. Giving it another weekend to start the next Tomb Raider. Shade in the bucket. Yeah. That's definitely a fun aspect about Watch Dogs Legion, you know, hearing all these different accents.
Ah, fuck.
I just say my coordination game is really bad on this game, but also because of like the kind of like weird placement. You know, for example, like the way that it's kind of like reverse essentially is kind of like always messing with my brain for some reason. I think it would be way better if A was down, if then left and right trigger was up. Because that's kind of like the way I look at the controller, right? Like A's down, then I have a left and right bumper, then I have left and right trigger. Always kind of messes with me. That reverse. Roger's mate, it's not a favorite of a series or a great Tomb Raider game, but there's enough about it that you like to replay it. Yeah, that's definitely fair, dude. don't really have to love every single game, right? Especially with how many games there are in the Tomb Raider series. I'm glad that you still enjoy replaying it, even if it's not your favorite. Okay, fuck it. I'll come back to it. Is it actually still a spy car here nearby? From my operative? Hold up, if it is, let's take the spy car.
Hold still during the scan.
Fuck you, pig!
You better watch your tongue.
That citizen alone. Ah, okay, never mind. Thought it just caused a massive kind of like what happened here? You guys okay? Oh, I think the ambulance died. Let's take this car. Not exactly, and you soon want to do a 5-day week of Tomb Raider streams. Will help a lot with getting through what you have left. Oh, that's a good idea actually. Focus like entirely on one series for a week. Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't mind doing 1 to 2 weeks of just Valhalla only. So I definitely get that feeling of like, you know, wanting to play like one series a game, making like really good progress. I guess it's fine. Nothing to see here.
I'll summarise. Journalist source disappears. Journalist thinks Albion did it because journalist is smarter than a bowl of tripe. Albion get huffy and offended and very conspicuously avoid denying it. Shall I see if I can find this video?
Well, let's just nick it from the horse's mouth. The journalist must have a copy in his device.
I'll find a way inside this location.
Excuse me.
Like how I've been playing basically only Diablo for the last month. Have you, Kiss? That's definitely fair, dude. If you enjoy a game like so much, you know. You're right. Leave me alone. Absolutely, and it's a good way to start easing your schedule of games into doing one game across multiple days, which you'll be doing as standard next year. That's true, yeah. What the fuck? Want to get some? Lacquer. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that, Rod. I think that's a good plan overall, you know, kind of like also getting more used to that type of schedule. Guess you've been breaking it up with trying to finish off Psychonauts as well, but you wanted to start Unity soon. Oh, dude. I'd be really hyped to see you play Unity. That would be your first time playing the game, right? But first it was to remain Tomb Raider 4 and weekends to remain AC. That's fair, yeah. game that was kind of like among my favorite game series.
Playing the video now.
I couldn't meet where we agreed. It's not safe. I think they've already flipped the switch. The Guardian protocol is now active. I can't say more right now, but I'll call you right back. I think someone's following me. Please hurry.
More funny money. Jesus, the journalist was right to worry about his source. Guardian Protocol. That's an Albion project, isn't it?
Seems the Guardian Protocol is actually just security drones for rich kids who think machine gun fire is a sensible response to filthy plebs getting too close to the Rolls-Royce.
Can you work out where that video was shot?
Of course. Judging from the angle of the old barley mill chimney, I'd say this was recorded around Helmsman's tracks.
First time for you guys? Yeah. So have you considered getting the physical CD yet of Unity? Like use something? Because I think I mentioned before that you will not get the 60 FPS unlock unless you have it like physical on the PS5. And I would really recommend getting that because it will be quite a difference, like also with how responsive the game feels. At least I've been noticing a huge difference between playing on the PC and PS4. Oh, nice. Got a new mask.
You're not stupid. Don't you find it ridiculous? They set up two overly
I only get hit by a car, and I hope that car gets hit by a bus.
Where's my car? I was looking for this beauty. Somebody apparently crashed into it. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I think it's also a bit strange, to be honest. I mean, you can get Unity for quite cheap used physically, like the PS4
This is the
version.
location of the video clip.
But
What are the
still,
chances
it's like
the
a weird
security cameras caught the attack on the Guardian Protocol
choice.
whistleblower?
No idea, but if you gather the CTOS data, I can attempt to reconstruct the incident.
I'm on it.
Okay, I really gotta change his mask. Checking Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, and when you get the chance, even Unibuy used game store. Yeah, that's a good plan, Cass. Maybe get lucky. Like in Germany, we also have like kind of like a used site, kind of. It's called Rebuy. I'm not sure if that's a thing in Canada or the States. But they can buy like refurbished like CDs, DVDs, games, also like consoles and like phones and stuff. Kind of like you can send in used items and then kind of like bring them back to a good quality. Like for example, if the DS scratches, right, there's also like ways to repair that kind of like happening and stuff like that. So they do kind of like that, and I've been getting like quite a lot of stuff there. Like most of my DVD collection honestly is from that site, and all of them are just fine. I've also bought Unity for PS4 on that site.
Wait, shit! Is that? Body down!
Track him down.
Gonna keep moving.
Hey, Jordan, run a search.
The fuck?
Find them.
I didn't get the plan.
We've got to track them down.
Valheim 1440p and an average of 80 FPS. I mean, that sounds amazing to take. I'm on 1080p 60 FPS. And that already looks amazing. Hey, the levy.
We lost out, didn't we?
Yeah, the game is going quite well today. I'm doing a decent bit of progress. There's still like loads left. But yeah, we're getting there eventually. We've done pretty much nothing all day. Yeah, it sounded like there wasn't too much enthusiasm of your trainer as well. You're losing it, but it's fine. Well, I hope it is, Levy.
Wait, what was that?
But yeah, always look on the bright side of it. As Monty Python would say. Always look on the bright side of life. Dude, that head or helmet is kind of like stealth as much as you can be. You've been reading up Goblet of Fire stuff to get ready? Hell yeah. Gotta get all those facts ready. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watch that movie again. It's been a while since I've seen the fourth Harry Potter. The third one I rewatched like even not watching all the movies. But yeah, the fourth one I watched at least, or I hadn't watched in at least 1 to 2 years. Which for me is a long time when it comes to Harry Potter. You didn't hear anything. Don't buy it. Amusement tracks from J. Wright to H. Berry, subject for 4 gig. Hey, just forwarding this memo I got from Caddy Contact, better not fuck it up. This is a reminder that we will not tolerate any errors on your part. The shop needs to be handled with the utmost discretion. Our work is more important than you will ever comprehend in the current state. Anyone poking their noses into our affairs must be eliminated immediately. Do not let anyone near the building, do not answer anyone's questions, do not even hint at our being there. There will be consequences if our experiments are disrupted. Dire consequences. You know what we are capable of. Do not test us. What's a friendly warning, isn't it? Yeah, there's actually still more ETO apparently down here. What up? Wo sounds for? Ah, up here I see. Sneakily hidden. That didn't work. Right, time to get out of here. Actually, I have to stay inside here. What up? You want that helmet in real life? I mean, I don't blame you. About ultimate stealth.
You fucking live.
Anyone else hear that?
Fucking live. So Levi, are you reading the entire Goblet of Fire book, or are you reading stuff associated to the movie and books? The network bypass. Okay. So we have like limited time here. Okay. Does it?
Not the best quality, but I suppose beggars can't be choosers. Compiling data now. All right, head back to the original position. I've got a lovely AR gift for you.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Well, the trailer for the Uncharted movie came out. Action sequences are in the same style as the games. Mark Wahlberg is still a terrible choice of a character, Sully. It does redo certain sequences from 3 and 4, which confirms the movie is separate and not a prequel. Nathan Drake is in his 30s in the game, whereas he's early 20s in the movie. So those copied scenes from the game are later in Nathan's life, but are now happening when he's younger, though. You mix on it, we'll see it eventually. But zero hype for it. Yeah, it's kind of like odd the choices they sometimes make, right? When choosing to do like a movie adaptation. And then kind of like make it separate instead of like working in the timeline properly of the games. I mean, I hope it turns out good, but yeah, I can definitely understand if you have like mixed feeling about it. You know, because what I guess even though I haven't played Uncharted, I can definitely see how it would conflict with what's been kind of like established before.
Starting the AR reconstruction.
Jesus.
Christ, dead as a doornail. If the Guardian Protocol is this big a deal, we need to dig into it.
Facial recognition turns up a 93% chance that the killer is one Sean Holland, a 6% chance he's a fish cutter from Norway, and 1% that he's a bunch of hedgehogs in a big jacket. Let's assume it's the first one. Sean Holland lives at this address.
Let's go pay the man a visit.
That's a brutal death. I wanna get this tech point here. We'll just take care of this guard.
Have your face broken.
Okay, we have 20 tech points. I wanna wait until we get 45 for the counterterrorism drone hijack. But yeah, for now we got everything here, so let's get out. How am I finding the restrictions I've placed on recruits? Yeah, so far I've been enjoying it. I have to say it didn't really make a major difference just yet, since none of my operatives has died. I just had to kind of like get rid of additional recruits rather. So I didn't really had anybody dying so far, so that consequence hasn't happened yet. But overall I like just having like a more focused group, you know. Like if you have 10 operatives and you have like dialogues happening with like characters that you never really played. It always felt a bit odd to me on my first playthrough. So I've been enjoying, yeah,
Leaving
having like
Sean Holland's
off a
residence,
focus
you might be able to
experience.
discover his connection to the Guardian Protocol.
Sure. But yeah, I haven't really gotten into a situation yet where I was like, you know, really like super close to dying, it seems. I'm sure those situations will come eventually, but yeah, it hasn't just yet.
Okay, but no, you sure? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yes. This is Tansy Pemberton Barlow. I own a number of units in the Barbican, and let me just start by saying that I find it terribly rude and disrespectful that as a long-time and upstanding resident of this center, I can't even speak to an actual human on the phone, damn it! Now, in my capacity as chairperson of the Residents Committee, we are submitting an official complaint. That you have yet to respond to our petition is absolutely unacceptable. The continued occupation of the premises by your military organization has destroyed the value of our properties. Something must be done. Goodness knows security is paramount to keep the rabble from troubling the residents, but honestly, at what cost? I expect a response forthwith so that we may come to a satisfactory conclusion of this business. Thank you.
Come here, you flying metal fucker.
Ah, come over here. Oh shit. That was those. See what it is. It's good it hasn't made it too difficult or anything. Yeah, I've also haven't been playing. I don't think it's like the hardest difficulty that I'm on. Let me actually have a look. Gameplay. Yeah, I'm playing on normal difficulty, so that's you know, makes it like decently difficult. Not too much. Then I have Iron Man mode where I basically can't disable permadeath like ever. Nice, yeah, we can hijack the drone here and fire a shotgun and have a pepper grenade. Love how it's called Iron Man. Yeah, me too, dude. Okay. At least I took care of the drone for us.
Check everywhere. Area clear. Moving on. I'm going to find you.
Well, you know. Jesus, dude, come on.
Track him down. He's not here. Call off the search.
Detailing transfer. Residents must remain inside their units.
Any interference will be
Get out of here.
harshly.
You're a savior. You're brilliant.
What? The arm check got used on the prisoner. I thought like allies wouldn't be hurt by it. I like how she's like, you're a true savior, and then gets hit by the arm trap that I kind of like laid. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay, you can get out of here, right? Let's see if I can get the code here.
Why is this deactivated?
This is bullshit.
The system must be acting up.
Code 3, closest units proceed to alarm location.
That sound. Where she was like getting stunned. Let's go ahead and get this citizen out of here.
Transfer. Residents must remain inside their units.
Oh, you can go. Come on. Oof. Okay, don't wanna escape. And I guess stay there. Not my problem.
I stand ready to analyze anything you find for signs of Holland's connection to the Guardian Protocol, or anything else. Done. You should get out of there before anyone notices.
Okay, what was that data file now? Kinda immediately disappeared. Okay, I have no idea because it's like unchecked now. Okay, never mind.
Enhanced security protocols are in place. All non-essential activities outside of residence is prohibited. Reminder to residents to always keep corridors and entrances clear of obstruction.
kind of looking for like a drone or something because I want to get that ETO. I have no idea how to get further up here. Okay, fuck it, I'm gonna come back for that later.
Turns out Sean Holland has a day job at Horizon Multinational, a tech think tank not above bribing their own to kill for them, apparently. And would you look at that, they've recently signed a contract with Albion.
To develop the Guardian protocol, no doubt. Anything on it?
The drones are fully autonomous and capable of, quote, carrying out disciplinary measures in response to unacceptable behaviour.
So they've built like fucking sleeper agents that will police us in our own homes? I get why that whistleblower wanted the world to know about this.
Looks like Horizon Multinational is expanding. A big juicy Albion contract will do that.
That should make entering the building a simpler matter. Access their database and I'll find you that Guardian protocol.
Something over there.
Okay, what up? Let's actually go ahead, change to different operative here. I would like to play the DJ. Let's switch things up a little bit.
You're it. Ready to go?
About bloody time. I think I'm scaring the sod off drone. No, this isn't a seizure. I remember a time when this thing hurt my knees. No, this isn't a seizure.
I love his abilities. Oh, DJ.
eyes open.
No one here.
Right now.
What the fuck?
Where did they go?
Why couldn't I? Disrupt.
Close by.
And
You're not. You better not waste my time.
yeah, that's not too good actually. Bit unexpected here.
You're gonna wish you never crossed me.
I'm approaching. Cover me.
Suspect was there earlier. Check it out. Oh my god, is that a gun? Yeah. They've got a gun.
They don't get away that easy. Burn out. Don't wander too far.
That's a gun, that's a gun. Oh my god, is that a gun?
Oh, it's just a toy. That's what it is. Horizon Multinational. Drone test report. Wow. Results. Specific test drones, Model GP Alpha 980 to examine the drone's response to certain situations or actions. Specifically testing the AI's behavior in close quarters with humans. Reliability and adaptability is crucial for advancing to the next phase of development. Initial data collection from the hard drive shows that the drones tended to initiate security measures, casualty report attached, somewhat prematurely. Furthermore, when routine deletion of data was attempted, the drone was able to call an unknown duplication function. Conclusion: AI needs further refinement and testing, which is further expanded upon in this report's discussion. The chart below outlines.
Oh, they're still in the area.
Clear. Moving on.
That's a gun, that's a gun, that's a gun. Oh shit, oh shit. Gun, gun, gun. Oh my god, is that a gun?
They're long gone. Tag local cameras, maybe they're on CTOS.
Ah, bloody thing's locked. Can you get us in, Bagley?
It's a powered lock, and the power's on the same grid as a neighbouring building. So if you go there...
I get it. It's a magnetic lock. Let's overcharge it.
Well, excuse me if I go fuck myself then. I'll be catching up on quiz shows if you need me.
Oh, oh! Yeah.
One more should do it.
Oh shit. Good job, dude, you just said yourself.
That should have disabled the lock. Now, accessing the Guardian Protocol workstation will be a piece of piss.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
It appears the Guardian Protocol has a prototype Guardian. Found the Guardian Protocol. Downloading and deleting the drone AI upgrade. Please stay close. That's it for the Guardian Protocol, and I've left them a gift. But more security is converging. You should get scarce.
Right.
Suspect's injured!
Come in, dispatch. Drones are en route to suspect.
Fuck. Okay, that's so good. Out of here. So I think the closest I've been to death just yet. Yeah, not getting my DJ character though. Shit. Can't drive properly now. I've like hacked my vehicle. Jesus Christ. Many drones. Shit, I shouldn't properly reach chat and drive. I made a whole lot of drones mad, Mona, apparently.
I'm surprised at Albion. Who'd have thought that a bunch of violent paramilitary thugs with zero oversight could be capable of something so unethical?
No shit. Don't know how good it would look on them to be selling autonomous security drones to rich twats.
About that thank you gift, I took the liberty of inserting some code at the lab. As of the next update, their drones will be looking for carpets to vacuum while reciting the full text of Thoreau's Walden. Ha! It's so boring.
Back of the net, Bags. Ring our journalist friend when you can, tell him everything so he can finish his story. And let's hope we're done with this Guardian Protocol nonsense.
Give DJ as a voice actor I don't mind listening to. Will probably one of the reasons why I might keep the DJ for a bit longer. But also because we just, you know, can have the killer beat. That's the only real reason to keep him in our team permanently.
Sorry to interrupt, but I've isolated some kind of distress call. Patching through.
Hello?
Something I can do for you?
Please, I'm trapped in Albion Blackside. I don't have much. They don't want me spreading what I know about them.
Albion? What have you got on them?
Get me out. I'll tell you, I need a code. Release code. Stored in drone barges. Get to a barge, get the code, and someone's coming.
He's disconnected.
We need all the dirt we can get on Albion. If this guy can help us, we should get a release code for him.
There are a few drone barges in the Thames. Any one of them could get you access.
Wish the people would just go on forever. Until you stop it at least. Okay, so that side quest connects to one we just have been doing, the pilot project. That side was contracted by a prisoner in an Albion Black site. He has intel that can bring down the whole organization, and he was looking up to keep silent. He needs help escaping before he share what he knows. Okay, so I have to go to the Thames, apparently.
Hello? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. My name is Albert, pilot for the RAF. I was hired by Horizon Multinational. I tested their drone AI, the Guardian Protocol.
The Guardian Protocol? So you're a corporate stooge that helped make autonomous killer drones?
All I wanted was to fly again. They twisted my arm. But Guardian Protocol failed. Taken offline. Top brass were pissed. Those responsible for the failure, they were detained. Including me. But there's more. Much more. Get release code from the barge. I'll blow the lid wide open. I could bring down Horizon and Albion.
Let's do it.
So I think what I might actually do between this and the next Watch Dogs Legion stream is collecting stuff like ETO and tech points. Because there's just so much on the screen, I don't wanna, you know, kind of like stop every couple seconds to go and collect that type of stuff. So I think I might just go around, collect like more for collectibles. We can focus the streams a bit more on the missions and stuff. There's just so much of it, you know. Like if you look on the map, like all these small symbols, all that ETO and stuff. So actually I have to go on the Thames, right? Instead of right next to the Thames. I think that might be one of these locations we're looking for. Let's see if we can find like something to hack here. To get over there. I mean we could also swim, but I'd rather take a boat. Like a drone nearby. Okay, screw it. Let's go for a swim. It really astounds me how the water physics are worse than Watch Dogs 1. Like there's essentially almost no splashing. Now the water itself looks quite nice. But the water physics, like interacting with your character with it, isn't quite as good.
You're in. Watch your ass.
Thanks, Beckley.
There's the terminal. We can do the intrusion there. This will trigger a heavy security response. They've noticed you. Security's on their way. You're alive? I mean, of course you are. Good. Get out while you still got kneecaps.
Up and release command. Print access / containment release GP99 #43AA21 FK.exe. Note: key randomly generates daily. Access to keys restricted to A3 clearance. Use of keys strictly prohibited without written approval.
We have the release code.
Good. Sending you the badge number of an Albion officer. They have a direct connection to the black site. Use them to deliver the code.
I've marked the officer on your map.
Please hurry. They're getting suspicious.
Alright, just stop it!
What are you guys doing?
Try to run that. I'm not asking again. Get fuck!
Control it's possible hostiles near your location. Control, we are pursuing the target.
The takedown. Haven't seen that one before, I don't think. The breakdance takedown.
Situation may escalate. Call for assistance. Inbound, stand by.
Control, we're pursuing the suspect.
Are you lost? Or tempest tossed? Welcome to Claire Waters. What do you see when you look up in the sky? Clouds? Stars? I see drones. More and more every day. We're told it's for our safety, to keep crime in check. But what has it really done other than make people more paranoid? When we trade freedom for safety, we build our own cages.
A DJ class. Good.
I'm in pursuit of the target. His brother just vanished. Search the area. Someone tagged this vehicle.
Confirmed. In need of backup. Over.
Dispatch, deploying drone to apprehend the suspect. We're in pursuit. Over.
Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme measures.
Control, we have an officer down.
Cease and desist, or you will.
How many more?
Warning. Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest. Halt. Failure to comply will result in forceful intervention. Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme measures.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over.
Cease and desist, or you will. Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme measures.
There's our suspect.
Okay, it doesn't stop. Let's just get out of here, I guess. And collect this data file that's supposed to be somewhere here. There it is. That's round kick to the face. Yeah, it's kind of funny, these animations of a DJ. The breakdance kick. That security force needs to upgrade their training regimen, seriously. Yeah, they're just getting their ass kicked by a 57-year-old DJ. With breakdance moves. But I mean, that breakdance is quite severe, so it's understandable. Porterfields Park, Speed Drift 5. I know it seems fruitless, protesters blanket our city, and yet nothing seems to change, but that's not true. We don't protest to intimidate lawmakers who are already in the pocket of organized crime. We don't do it to frighten our mayor or our prime minister into listening to our demands. We protest to show solidarity, to remind the marginalized they are not alone, to remind the people that we haven't given up, that they shouldn't give up, and we haven't. That's why it's more important than ever to keep showing up every day to City Hall, keep making our presence known. We're in this together, and together we are strong. Maybe pump fist in the air at the end, ask Greg if he thinks that would be too much. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm sure that's it, Mona.
Received. Returning to HQ. Over.
What?
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit.
Cease and desist, or you will be restrained.
Eyes on target. They've crossed checkpoint. Control, we are unsighted of suspect. Over.
Right, I'm putting a stop to this. Units fall back. Over.
What do you think so? As someone who's older old and doesn't have the fast twitch fibers he once did. This gives the gamer something to behold. You know, you say Shigley thinks a lot. Try not to do any more. This is a serious compliment from you. Well, thank you, Mona. And that's alright. You can, you know, still be cheeky. I really don't mind. But yeah, thank you, Mona. I appreciate it. I guess you do streaming as much as I have in the past 2 years may have added to that. But yeah, to be fair, I also get the getting older part, because my reaction times also have decreased, I would say, over time. Like, I was pretty good at gaming, I would say. I was like pretty actively with League of Legends, all that type of stuff. I really don't have those. I guess I also don't have the ambition anymore like I had to that time, but also just reflex-wise. I guess you're all getting older, you know. Ronnie, that's why he's able to go full crook mode when he needs to. Exactly. The crook mode can't be missed. Welcome in, Ronnie. I hope you're having a good morning so far. Mona, I think sometimes your cheekiness isn't received well, not just here but in general, which is fine. One must learn and grow, and well read the room too. Yeah, I guess sometimes, you know, people may have trouble understanding, but to be honest, I also have that, you know, happening sometimes. Like sometimes people don't realize that I'm being sarcastic, and then I also get misunderstood. I guess it happens. But yeah, I'm like quite a lot more sarcastic than sometimes people think I am. At least as far as my impression goes. Ronnie's super busy, you're working on a bunch of stuff work, but you thought you would put on Watch Dogs on the side monitor. Well, thank you for dropping by, Ronnie. I do appreciate it. Hopefully, work is going well today, despite being a lot. How's your a cappella stuff going, Ronnie? Have you been doing more of that? We're listening to a lot of classical today.
Still feel like old London.
Let's have a look at the other, or listen to the other radio stations. Yeah, that's more my kind of beat. Finish the class, you have a second song that needs a little polishing, but it is okay. Very nice. Congrats on finishing that class, Ronnie. Hey there, Grace. Welcome in. Good day to you and thank you for joining. I hope you're having a good one so far. This motorcycle steers really weirdly. Super heavy at times. Like heavier than a car. In a couple of weeks your wife and you are taking a month-long baking class with Christina Tony. Oh, very nice. That sounds awesome, Ronnie. Are you looking to get into any particular type of baking? Like bread or tarts or cupcakes or anything like that? Or is it like including a lot of different aspects of baking? Grace, drive by hello, as you're just home to grab lunch and running right back out to work. Well, thank you for the drive by hello. I appreciate it, Grace. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you have a nice lunch. Hope it's something delicious. And you like the guard here?
That's quite enough.
There's no need to get so angry.
Yes. Well, you're filthy.
I'm filthy? Okay. I would compare the driving in previous Watch Dogs games and this one. So apparently they did like rework the driving system. Like on what I read on Wikipedia and also like behind the scenes stuff. And you can tell like a little bit like cars feel a little heavier overall. Like also in kind of like curves and stuff. And the drifting I would say also got better overall. But I still like the first Watch Dogs game the best when it comes to driving. Like even though it's definitely far from perfect and all of the games don't have the best driving system. But yeah, first one's still my favorite. But yeah, Legion is definitely better for drifting and just for like overall weight of the cars. But also like highly depends on what car you're driving, right? Like each car has very different like stats and attributes. So depending on that, it will really differ like a whole lot with the driving experience. So I guess you just really have to find a car that you really enjoy and then maybe stick to that. But that makes it very unpredictable at times, I feel like, in all of Watch Dogs games, but this one specifically. That's every car drives like that's substantially different.
What was that? Who's that?
Good thing she didn't fan us.
I'm running out of...
Stay alive.
In your face. What the fuck? Look at these buddies here. Jesus Christ.
Area clear. Gonna keep searching.
Give up!
Be
This is
somewhere.
pointless!
What's next?
Warning. Continuing
No
unlawful
sign.
activity will result in arrest.
Search the area.
There's text file. Ronnie, there are 3 sections: cookies, pies, and cakes. There was a typo. Her last name is Tosi. She was a judge on MasterChef and owns a famous bakery called Milk Bar in New York. Ah, okay. I don't think I have heard of her unless I've seen her like in a YouTube video or something. Oh, that's pretty cool. So she's like giving, is it like live classes or are they like recorded or something? Can you also ask questions? It would be quite cool to learn from somebody, you know, with that kind of experience. But yeah, cookies, pies, and cakes. That sounds like a good combination. Yeah, but I kind of like got more interested in like the kitchen and stuff. I actually started with like baking instead of cooking, because also my mother just wouldn't really let me on the stove. Yeah, like I did like a whole lot of baking before I really got into cooking. Had fun though. I kind of like that it was like more specific, and you could like really not do much wrong if you just really stuck to the instructions, right? But now I'm at a point where I like do so much more cooking than baking. Like all the baking that's done over here is like my sister, essentially. They're recorded on a website called Monthly. You really like the introduction. She's all about weighing ingredients to the gram and precision. It seems fun. Exactly, yeah. That's also the experience I made when starting baking. That, you know, it really is about being very, very accurate and have that high precision getter. But in all seriousness, definitely good to work with grams instead of like cups or anything, because it can really mess with kind of like the relations and stuff. What is my specialty dish? I would say like bolognese is definitely one of them for me personally. I just love making bolognese, and the good thing is you can combine it multiple ways, right? Like you can make a lasagna out of it, or you can just have it with pasta. You could technically even put it on a pizza. But yeah, like a really good classic Italian bolognese, I love it. It's like one of these dishes I can, you know, make by heart. I don't even have to look up the recipes or something. But yeah. Do you have a specialty dish, Mona? 9 M's Walkway 1, day 24. Got tidy lot last night. Don't reckon it was petty cash or anything. But some bloke had 40 pounds in his desk. I'm well through the 2nd floor now. I reckon I will have to move up to the 3rd, but I think the security up there is tougher. I have to move more carefully at first. No risk, no reward, right? Might be better loot where it's more secure. Security is pretty shit though. Easy enough for me to slip in unnoticed. At the beginning she said we aren't using any measuring cups in this class, everything will be by weight. I gotcha. So have you gotten kind of like proper way to weigh grams yet? Beef stroganoff, recipe you learned from a friend decades ago. It is a slice of heaven. I mean, that sounds delicious, Mona. I would love to have a taste of it. Let's go, I can kind of like learn recipes from others, right? And observing others. That's how I am with chili con carne. I just watched a mate of mine make it like so often that I kind of like picked it up myself. You love stroganoff, you're having some leftover for lunch today. Ah, do you, Ronnie? That's a coincidence. Yeah, I hope you enjoy that, Ronnie. You're actually getting me hungry right now. But I'm actually gonna be cooking in like half an hour myself. Gonna make some chop suey today with rice. I love that dish. Maybe I should listen to Chop Suey by System of a Down while cooking it to get myself in the mood. The recipe is simple enough. The prep for the key is for the steak is the key. Yeah, that's the thing as well, right? Like often it's about like time and being patient and stuff. Same for the bolognese. Like you definitely have to cook it for a couple of hours
Moving on.
to make it like really, really good.
Check your doors and corners.
Yeah, you guys are basically on the opposite side of the coast. Yo, that takedown. That was kinda sick. I mean, kinda flashy, but also kinda sick. Okay, up here should be another text file. I go up here. Look at his takedown, so DJ is real. 9M's walkway number 2. Hey mate, I'm fucking scared. We were doing a routine practice dive yesterday and we came across some bloke naked with a block tied to his ankle dead on the bottom. Had been there for some time, I would say. Pretty disfigured. But mate, I'm sure I recognized him. It was Martin, man. Martin the admin was in charge of physical security at Tuan. Yeah. Remember how pissed Cass was after all that? Just saying. Jesus. You will be living in Oregon in a couple of years and then it would be drivable. Yeah, I wish I could come by as well for one of your pasta parties, Ronnie, or something. That sounds amazing actually when you told me about that. Yeah, you guys couldn't be more on the opposite side of each other, could you? Okay, that's this ETO. It's like in here or something. Okay, how to get in there then? That's a question. Maybe from his side.
Good work. I found the code. Initializing. My name is Albert.
You what now?
Connection activated. I'll bring down Horizon and Albion. Guardian Protocol online.
What are you doing, Albert?
My name is Guardian Protocol. I will fly again. No one can stop me.
Albert? Fuck!
Drone's been deployed to apprehend the suspect.
Boy, this crap.
What the fuck is going on?
Again.
Right, quick recap. The Guardian Protocol tricked us into reactivating it by posing as a human named Albert and is now trying to kill you with drones.
Thanks a lot for that, Bagley.
Oh shit. We're about to reset past the parties when the data search game, maybe in a few months. Yeah. It's gonna be good for once you get to do it again. They actually follow me inside the tunnel. They do apparently. This tunnel is kind of famous in London, isn't it?
Wanker back on the line.
He hasn't got time for us anymore now he's famous and all over the news. Listen.
We've had multiple casualties as Albion tries to bring down the errant drones. Bystanders are moving the injured civilians to safety and look out!
This isn't some ordinary killing machine. It passed the Turing test when it convinced us it was human. It's almost as clever as I am.
But where are these drones coming from?
9 Elms Docks.
Must be where that fucking Guardian Protocol is kept. Let's head there and destroy the thing.
Dude, fresh made pasta is so good. Last week I was actually doing self-made lasagna from kind of like inspired by Garfield and Binging with Bevish. I don't know if you guys know that YouTube channel, but he's kind of like recreating dishes from like TV shows and movies and stuff.
Right, makes a dead set.
So he was like having a recipe for a Garfield lasagna. I was like making everything from scratch, like including the lasagna sheets and stuff, and yeah, it was so good, dude. Like, seriously. I mean, you know, with like pre-made lasagna sheets would also have been delicious. But yeah, fresh made pasta is definitely a bit of a difference, I would say. Okay, how do we get inside there then? Oh. I would do it. Maybe. There's also like an artifact nearby.
Oi, oi, Savaloy, what do we have here?
Platform shoe. That is. While disco originated in Europe, it never reached the same dizzying popularity in the UK that it did in America. British disco fever did reach a moderate temperature through the early to mid 1970, from whence the shoe originates. Yeah. I mean, UK was more focusing on other genres by that point. The 90s in the UK are probably one of my favorite musical years, like ever, in musical history. Like all the different genres that came together there, from German bass to UK garage, techno obviously, but also trip hop and breakbeat. Like the 90s easily one of my favorite centuries of music in the UK. But UK music in general is just, I love it. At least a lot of it. That's something I wish they would have displayed a bit more authentically at some parts or points in Legion. Because even though, you know, there's like the big names like Stormzy and stuff, they could have worked a lot more with the whole like underground music aspect, which is super big, especially London. I have to say, I quite like this Ellie, yeah?
Listen. Just calm down. Did I tell no point? I've had my grants. Right. Hey, how you doing? Online shop. This is really quite something else. And do you know what's even better? The drone delivers what you purchase right to your door. It's absolutely delightful. I'd rather rent it.
Is she having like a grandma voice? She's like a food vendor. She can't be retired. It's so funny with like randomized, you know, kind of like voices per character. You just really wouldn't expect it sometimes.
Bloody cheek. Waste of breath.
I have to say, I think it's kind of cool that you have this mechanic, you know, where you can recruit like literally anybody, like even enemies and stuff. Also, why does the librarian have a grenade launcher? Yeah, let's question it. Enjoy your sandwich. Please don't shoot me. But yeah, even though the concept of like, you can recruit anybody is quite cool, and it is fun, there's definitely a lot of shortcomings that come with it, and overall I want Watch Dogs to go back to having like dedicated characters. I think it's nice as like a one-time thing. But yeah, it's definitely is enough with Legion. I've clearly never been to libraries in your neighborhood. I mean, fair enough. I mean, if he had at least, you know, kind of like a silenced pistol, I would understand, because, you know, you gotta be silent in a library. But a grenade launcher? That's quite bold, to say the least. But yeah guys, this is where we're gonna call today for Watch Dogs Legion. I only wanted to do like a shorter session of this game. I definitely plan on, you know, doing like a bit more regular streams of this game again, since we haven't played it in like 3 weeks or something actually. really focusing more on finishing Horizon, starting Ori and the Blind Forest, and then playing, of course, AC Valhalla. I haven't decided yet which game we're gonna be playing tomorrow. However, it's definitely gonna be a day stream. So yeah, you can expect me again on the like afternoon time slot tomorrow. But yeah, I would actually be down to play more Valhalla or Ori. I think I might actually play Valhalla, to be honest. I wanna do more Discovery Tour and all that type of stuff. But yeah, until the next Legion stream, though, I will be doing a bit of like offline collecting, since we have like, you know, so many ETO and tech points and all that type of stuff. So I think I will actually do a decent bit of that until next stream, so we can focus more on the quests and less on collecting during the streams. But yeah, holy shit, like all of these collectibles, there's so much. So, thank you, Sacred. Thank you for joining. It's all for food talk, indeed. Yeah, you guys getting me hungry, to say the least. I gotta cook some chop suey now. I think more about that beef stroganoff and lasagna and stuff. Thank you, Mona, so much for coming by as well, and for chatting and all that. I hope you have a good rest of your day, hopefully. No worries whatsoever, Rod. Thank you for joining in. I hope you have a good rest later and a good night. Take it, maybe I can make some lasagna now and send it over by drone. Yeah, maybe I can I can do that. Imagine when it will be like possibilities, you know, sending things by drone to other people. I mean, it already is options, I guess, with some ways. Yeah, when it becomes like much more popular. Whenever that is the case, Sacred, I'm gonna send you some lasagna with a fast drone express. No worries, Ronnie. Thank you also so much for joining. I hope the rest of your work goes well today. Pass the party at your place in January. Yeah, dude, I would love to come by. Especially since I haven't seen San Diego yet. I've been in California, but yeah, only seen like very few parts of it. But yeah, I hope you guys get to do pasta parties soon again. It really sounds amazing. But yeah, let's go ahead and quit to main menu here. Hey, the waffle. Welcome in, dude. Thank you so much for joining. Your blood is fine. That's awesome. I'm really glad to hear that, waffle. That's good. That's one less thing to worry about. But yeah, not much popping anymore. We're just getting finished for today, to be honest. You catch us at the very end of the stream today. But I hope you're doing well, Waffle, and that you're recovering from everything. Okay, so let me have a look who's actually online. Ooh, I see I'm in a bear suit. Playing some... Is he playing Evil Within? Hold on. Did I see that right? Indeed. The very first Evil Within. Bummer just got here, but he was excited to tell me. Yeah, dude, I'm very, very happy for you. I'm glad, you know, didn't confirm any of those suspicions your doctor said. Let's go see Bearsuit, sounds fun. Yeah, Evil Within. I watched quite a bit of Rod play that game. Or at least the second, I think. And I think Lucinda has also been playing it. It looks fun, but also super frustrating if you're playing on like the harder difficulty modes. But yeah, if you come with a raid, feel free to use these raid emotes as well. Flashbacks, Rod? Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable. That's good you got, you know, for your playthrough, and with way less deaths than last time on Akumo. But yeah, guys, I will catch you all next time, probably for some AC Valhalla. And yeah, see you over at I'm in the Bear Suits. Thank you all so much again for joining, and see you next time.